Good morning, everyone. How was everyone today? Peachy? Just peachy? We got full house today. Very interesting. All right. Ooh, we're 3 weeks away from finishing. And then Largensen. Get out of here. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, do you guys have questions for me? Any questions for me?
Sir, I didn't get to go over the last lecture, so I might be kind of lost, but I'm gonna do that today.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, with the stuff that we covered today, that it should be much easier to do than what we do today. So you should be able to grasp it.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be fine. Okay, so we were doing we did 7-1. And that's what I was gonna do. Okay. So we were constructing confidence intervals. Estimating a population proportion. And we were making these intervals, these confidence intervals. And they look kind of like, let me show you what they look like. Let me give you an example, because we're going to do number 9, because y'all were asking this weekend. I do number 9, number 11, sir, on 7-1. Let me show you. Yeah, there it is. How many of y'all like M&Ms? If you were to be asked what kind of M&Ms do you prefer, what would you pick as far as M&Ms go? Anyone have a favorite type of M&M that you prefer? No one likes M&Ms? Are you serious? Wow. I knew this class was weird. No one likes M&Ms? I don't like M&Ms. I really do not like M&Ms. I don't. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't know why. You like the blue ones? But you like the peanut one, the regular ones, what others are there?
Peanut. The other ones are icky.
The regular ones?
Yeah, the regular ones they're gross.
Yeah, I just don't like.
I heard if you heat them up, sir, if you put them in the microwave for a couple seconds and then you eat them like that, I heard they're good, but I haven't tried it.
Or you do the same thing with the Sour Patches and they come out huge.
No way.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. You can try it. I don't know.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'll let you know. I hope they don't explode.
Yeah, let me know. But no, don't overcook it because they'll blow up. Yeah. Try it out. I don't know. That's what I heard. I heard rumors. I saw it on Oprah or somewhere. It wasn't TikTok, that's for sure. Okay, so we can express, I was showing y'all on Wednesday, this right here is what we were creating. We were creating this confidence interval, and that was telling us that if it's just an estimate. So if you were to go in, because you're dealing with a population, and populations are a huge amount of data. I mean, it could be 10,000, 100,000, million. But if you estimate it using a sample, we can determine that the real proportion is somewhere in between these two numbers. This is the left is your lower limit, and the right one is your upper. Let me label it on my paper. Left is lower, the right one is the upper. Lower limit and the upper limit. Switch. Switch it. Switch. So that's your lower. That's your upper. Now, you don't have to write your confidence interval like that. You can write it with braces. You can write it like this if you choose. Oh, my pen's running out. You can write it like that if you want, or you can write it as a percentage. 4.3, no, 4.3% and 21.7%. You can write it like that if you want, or you can write it in the braces. 4.3%, comma, 21.7%. Oh, that's right, Erica. You lost the election. Sorry, ma'am.
I know.
Well,
Haley
yeah.
told me.
Yeah, you backed out on the debate. You
I knew
chickened
it
out.
too.
You chickened out bad. You're like, oh, she's gonna get me on the crisis in Helotes or something. And you backed out. And you backed out. Wow, man. The fans were crying, and
I know.
it was bad. It was bad.
I'll run again. I'll run again.
Yeah, Haley was had a victory party. She had She had everyone at CC's. She splurged at CC's. You know, hey everyone, cheese pizza for everyone. Is that right, Haley? Yeah.
Not even the buffet or what?
Not even the buffet. Nah. Just eat that crust. Now, yeah, that's right. Hey, she won fair and square. All right, so we were doing these things, and so the book is asking us to find p hat and the e. Remember E is the margin of error. That's what the E stood for, margin of error. And remember, p hat is the sample proportion. I ran out of. It ran out of people. I really like this pen. Sample proportion. So in the handout that you guys made a printout on, this handout, it has the formulas for it. There they are at the very bottom of page 1. They have the formulas for p hat and the E using the confidence interval. So remember that the left is your lower, right is your upper. And so what you're going to do is you're going to substitute. You're going to substitute the numbers in to your formulas. Right. So let me write down the formula. So sample proportion was, the formula is p hat equals upper plus lower divided by 2. And the E, the margin of error, is similar, but instead of a plus, it's a minus. upper minus lower divided by 2. What is that? Kind of like mota. I'm not. Okay. All right, so we plug it in. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's okay. Don't worry about the mota. Okay, so we're gonna plug in. We're gonna plug in your. I keep saying this brother. No. All right, so we're gonna plug it in. So this is your upper, and that's your lower. So we're gonna plug in our numbers. So it's gonna be 0.217 plus 0.043, and I'm gonna divide it by 2. And the other one, same numbers but subtract. Minus 0.043 divided by 2, and then you just calculate it in your calculator. And you don't even have to round it. You just add and subtract and divide by 2. Let's see. All right, so what do we get for the first one? Use your parentheses. I got 0.13 for that one and 0.087. Is that correct? Is that what you all got as well? Double checking. Number 9. Oh yeah, booyah! On the dot. Lower, upper. There you go. That's it. That's all you have to do for number 9. Number 10 is going to be the same thing, but I'm sorry, number 11 is going to be the same thing, but it's written not in that format with the compound inequality. They write it in a brace, I believe, for number 11. So we're going to do it again. So for number 11, again, this is going to be the left is your lower limit, and the right one is the upper. Right. So let's do number 11. They want the same thing. They want you to find P hat and E. Let's tell you a story about the M&M. I asked about M&Ms the other day. A couple of years ago, I asked the class about M&Ms. Like, have you ever bought a bag of M&Ms and you had defective M&Ms in the bag? You know what I'm talking about? Defective M&Ms. They happen more often in the peanut one. You know what I'm talking about, right? The candies are like stuck together. They're like merged, or they're like crooked or whatever. Well, a student told me she ended up being a doctor, but anyways, that's irrelevant. So I asked the class, "Hey, did you ever have a bag of M&Ms?" Oh, yes, sir. Yes. I had a whole bag of them. Like, what? A whole bag of M&Ms were defective? What? Well, how are they defective? And then she said, they all had on the candy, they all had W and W. Really? W and W? She goes, I can't believe I just told you that. Get it? W and W? Because you're reading the M&M upside down. She went to A&M, of course. But yeah. And then another student, are you serious? Are you gonna be rich? We didn't laugh, we were just in shock. We were, yeah. What is Sita? She ended up being a doctor, so I'm not going near that clinic. Just letting you know. I'm not gonna get near that clinic, I'm afraid. M&Ms. W and W. Honda. All right, which one are we doing? Number 11? True story, man. True story. I was just internally, I was laughing hysterically. But I was just like in awe. What is it? No. All right, here we go. Number 11. So note, oh, they didn't have braces on theirs. They have parentheses. Well, same thing. It don't matter. Parentheses or braces. I like braces better because you're including the number 0.0169 and the upper is 0.143. They want you to find p hat and e. P hat and e. Oh, they took out the problem about the green M&Ms. Did y'all hear any? Y'all know the story behind the green M&Ms? Who knows the story behind the green M&Ms? You guys are too young to know about the story about the. I want you to research it. Research the myth about green M&Ms. Apparently, back in the 80s, back in my era, green M&Ms were considered to be like the Viagra of the era. Stupids. Yeah, I eat green M&Ms. That's why my friends had a lot of blemishes. It was a myth. It's not true. Green and that's why. Who's the female? When you look at the commercials of the M&Ms, what color is a female M&M?
Isn't she yellow?
No, she's green.
Oh, oh no.
No, Danny DeVito is yellow. Danny DeVito, yeah, look it up, man. It's they went off with the myth. Hilarious. All right, so we do it again. So I'm just writing down what I have. I wrote down the can't get it. One of these days I'll get this Zoom thing compact. I don't have a like these pens. Pens are terrible. Okay. This is your lower. This is your upper. Like my drugs. And we're going to plug in the numbers. So 0.143 plus 0.0169 divided by 2. And the other one is E equals 0.143 minus 0.0169 divided by 2. And just put in your calculator and compute it, let it compute it. And that'll be it. Don't forget to put the top in parentheses and then divide by 2. If you don't include parentheses, your answers it's not going to come out the same. So use your parentheses when you calculate the numbers. 9, 5. 0.07995. And this one is, I don't know. 0.06305. 305, yeah. Answer. 69. Wait, what number was that one? Yeah. That was it. There's your P hat and there's your E. Yeah. Those are simple, right? Those are pretty easy. Not bad, not bad. Okay.
Sir,
Cool.
do we have to add the 0 in like in front of the decimal? Because when I calculated it, I just got like the 0.0.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
So
If you don't
either
have-
way is okay. Because
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
a placeholder, right?
Right. If
Okay.
you don't have that 0 in front, that's fine.
Okay.
Correct. Okay, cool beans. Questions? Okay. So now you guys are ready for the next section. This is the last section, and then we're done with the material, and you're ready for test number 3, baby. Yoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah. You guys are like, what the frog? All right. The next one is called estimating. Estimating. That's what I get for thinking first before I write. Estimating a population mean. What page? It is 317. Okay, so on these, we're gonna do several things. We're gonna find the margin of error. We're gonna find the confidence interval. We can do both of them together. And we're gonna find the sample size. And we're gonna use StatDisk to help us find these 3 things. Okay. So on StatDisk, let's do find the margin of error and the confidence interval first. We'll do that one first. Okay, so StatDisk, where do you go? So on StatDisk, your notes that I made that packet that I had given you all, this one, you're gonna go to page, you're gonna go to page 5. So on on these, if you're gonna do it manually, okay, this is how you do it manually. Okay. Let me tell you guys something interesting about this this particular section. So do you all remember what this symbol was? This O and this S? Do y'all know? What
Isn't
is
the piggy tail is the O is standard deviation, isn't it?
For what? Is it for sample or for population?
Oh, I don't know. I missed that part.
Oh,
I just remember when we're doing probability.
okay. So it was population. Get it? Because it's the O, population, standard deviation. And then S would be for sample, standard deviation. Okay. So these standard deviations is dependent on what you're going to be using as far as the curve of the normal distribution. So whenever you use a population standard deviation, that's the normal bell-shaped curve. And we're talking about big numbers. So of course, when you have big numbers, the graph will a bell shape. And of course, when you do bell shape, we have to use the z-score. That was our z-score there. When you deal with the sample, it's not as large as the population. It's smaller. So we use what they call a t distribution. A t distribution, let me put it right here. This is the z-score. And this is the t. T is called a student t distribution. Right. So the curve is going to be a little bit smaller. So we have to use a smaller curve. Smaller amount. Data. And so this curve is still bell-shaped, but it's more, I guess you could call it more skinnier. I didn't draw it nice. It's supposed to be skinnier. But if you increase the sample to become a population, it will grow into a bell shape. I didn't draw it nice. It was supposed to be skinny like that. So anytime you use a small amount of a sample, you use a student t distribution, but when you do a large one, you use a z-score. Not that there's anything that you guys have to do on StatDisk that's going to affect this, but just keep that in your mind when you deal with O and the S. All right, O uses the Z, the S uses the student T. And again, this is just the long way of doing it. So if you want to stick with the long way of doing it, read the book. It'll show you how to find the these numbers that go there and you plug them in. But you guys don't want to do that. You want to do StatDisk, right? All right, so we're going to do StatDisk. So on StatDisk, here's what you do. You're going to go to analysis. You're going to go to confidence interval, and you're going to select mean one sample. Remember, I told you chapter 7, anything dealing with chapter 7 is just a one sample. So 7.1 is population, one sample. No, proportion, one sample, sorry. 7.1 was proportion, one sample. 7.2 is mean one sample, right? So you go there and you're gonna get this window, right? You're gonna get this window here and you're gonna say, well, what do I need to plug in? Well, you're gonna need to plug in 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. Now, remember I told you about the S and the O. It depends on what the problem is going to give you. It may give you the S or it may give you the O. If folks, if you see the O present in the problem, that means that that's given. If you don't see this O at all, it just says standard deviation, you assume that it's an S. Okay, now I'm going to tell you right now in the book, all of them are going to be S's. Okay, I may give you one on your test that has an O, so you're going to look out for that O. It's got to have that O in order for you to put it in that spot. So that's what you look for. O goes there and the S goes there. So just be careful. The other 3 on the top is going to be kind of obvious. So you're going to put in your confidence level. Remember to change your decimal. You're going to put your sample size in there and you're going to put your sample mean, right? Once you enter all these numbers in, you hit evaluate, there's going to be, that's the value that's going to be your margin of error. Don't round. And this is going to give you your confidence interval. So remember, it says here that when you get your answers, round to 3 places behind the decimal. Don't forget. You guys are going to ask me later, where do you round, sir? Look at your handout. It tells you where to round your answers. All right, so let's do several of them in your book. All right, so that you're looking for these. You're looking for those numbers, and you're going to ask me, sir, how do you know the difference between proportion and the mean one? Well, you got to read the problem carefully, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So let's see. Let's go to the exercises, and you got to read it carefully, folks. You got to read the questions very carefully. All right, let me see if I can find it. I don't remember what page it's on.
So real quick, where do we get that handout? Because I remember on not the last lecture, but the one before that, you showed us how to do it. And then on the weekend, I was trying to go in there and I wasn't sure if it was modules or where it was, and I couldn't find it for like the notes for each chapter.
Oh, go to modules, scroll down to the bottom where it says course resources. And it should be there. Let me see, show you all.
Okay.
Or I can just send it to you.
Course resources.
Right here. See course resources?
Yeah.
Right there. Notes for set display check.
Okay.
And then you want to get number 7.
Okay. Thank you.
Or I can just send it to you.
If you have time, if not, I can do it. It's fine. I know how now.
My hand hurts.
Don't do it. It's okay.
My hand hurts.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. Done.
Thank you.
Should be in the chat. Yeah, it should be in the chat.
I got it, sir. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, man. Okay, so I forgot the page. All right, let's see. All right, 328. We're gonna go to page 328. 328. Okay. Let's do number 9. Can we do number 9 on page 328? We'll do number 9. And then we'll work from there from there on out. Okay, so here's number 9. Page 28, number 9. All right. So it says in exercises 9 through 24, construct the confidence interval estimate of the mean. There's a key right there, right there. It says mean estimate of the mean. This is 7.2 because it's talking about mean. If it had said construct the confidence interval estimate of the proportion, it would be 7.1. This one's 7.2. All right, so you guys tell me, this is what I'm looking for. I am looking for confidence level. I am looking for sample size N. I'm looking for sample mean. And then I need to know whether they're giving me the sample standard deviation or the population standard deviation. All right, who can tell me what the confidence level is for number 9? Use the summary statistics. Are you freaking kidding me? They give you all the listings. What the frog? Use these summary statistics given in exercises 8. N is 205. Okay, so I know my N is 205. What does X bar mean? What is X bar? Anyone know what X bar is? Not a cantina. Try again. What is X bar? Someone just chatted to me. Yes, it is the mean, Jelly Bean. X bar is denoted by, oh, it's X bar is the symbol for the mean, right? Okay, so my mean is 30.4. Anyone know what the confidence level is? I'm going to use, what is my confidence level?
95.
Okay, how do you change? You got to change it to a decimal.
0.95.
Yep. Okay, now what are they giving us? Are they giving us S, the sample standard deviation, or the population standard deviation?
The sample.
You're correct. Very good. Okay, this is what I have. Okay. Confidence level, N, got my mean, and got my sample. All right, now we're ready for StatDisk. And we're going to enter these 4 numbers. Oh, wait, I didn't load up StatDisk. Whoops. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go to analysis, confidence interval, mean 1 sample. That's where you go. Analysis, confidence intervals, mean 1 sample. And I'm going to enter all those numbers that we just found. Okay, so there's my 95. I got to put 205 here. Mean 30.4. And the S value is 7.1. You put the 7.1 in your S. Oh, I need to be careful not to see that. Put it in the center division. Here we go. Ready? Steady, steady, steady. All right, there you go. Booyah. And you write down your confidence level or interval. 29, and you want to round to 3 places behind the decimal. So 29.422 less than mu less than 31.378. You can put the word mean if you want in between. That's it. That's all you do. Let's share my screen. I'm not sure what I have. Ta-da! There it is. Sample. Ready for number 11? We'll go down the list. Ready? Okay, I'll wait till you copy that. No yawning. What? Oh. Okay, number 11. Mean body temperatures. Data set 3, body temperatures in Appendix B includes a sample of 106 body temperatures having a mean of 98.20 degrees Fahrenheit. A standard deviation of 0.62 degrees Fahrenheit. Construct a 95% of the body temperature for the entire population. All right. What is your confidence level? Anyone. Our governor is correct. 0.95. Good day, Governor. Good day. What is your sample size? How many? Menudo? How many? Bueno, 6, that's correct. And what is your sample mean, Jolene? Correct. 98.2. Oh, you forgot the degrees. Oh, no, I'm kidding. You're right. 98.20. And are they giving us the S or the O? Standard deviation of 0.62 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that the O or the S? Wrong. It is the S. Por qué? Why is it S? All right. Do you all see the O symbol present anywhere in number 11? Is there an O, the sigma, the little curly O? Is there a curly O anywhere in that problem? No, you're not. You're the governor. Governors cannot. You're allowed. All right. So it's always an S unless the O is present. That's the only time that you know that you have the O. It's got to be there. It's got to have that symbol, the O, in order for that number to be the O. It's got to be there. If it's not, it's an S. I'm going to tell you right now that there are none of them in this section that have an O. So all of them are going to be S's. They're all going to be S's. All right, here we go. Ready? Ready? All right, plug it in. Let's plug it into StatDisk. 0.95. 106. Uh-oh, 106. What the heck? What's going on? Why are we there? What the frog? Okay, what's going on? Why is it that I keep putting StatDisk? It won't let me put 106. What the frog? All right, hold on. I'm having glitch issues. Lilo and Stitch. That is weird. Try again. 95, 106. Okay, there's something wrong with my StatDisk. I hope I'm not being hacked. 1, nope. Don't give it over. All right, let's put the mean. We'll put the mean. Mean is 98.20. Uh-oh. 98. 98. 98. 98. I don't want to work. Stupid thing. Oh. Reason my StatDisk want to work. Okay, let's try again. Try one more time. I know what was. I know what was wrong with it. I found out what it was. Oh, great. My stupid paper was pressing the control button. Son of a biscuit. Haley, you should have reminded me this. You know, that's why we hired you. That's why we elected you, man. Son of a biscuit. There was a ghost or something in Kukui. Dang it. Stupid paper. You know. All right, 106, 98.20. There we go. All right, there it is. So my answer is 98.081 degrees Fahrenheit, mean, and 98.319 degrees Fahrenheit. So based off of our data, the body temperatures of all these individuals, sample of individuals going into this, I guess, clinic or whatever, have body temperatures between 98.8081 and 98.3. Isn't that kind of low for body temperatures?
No, I think the regular is like around 98.5.
Okay. So
I think.
isn't it kind of lower than 98.5?
Yeah.
98.08. I wonder why. Why do you think the body temperatures that on these individuals, the samples lower than 98.5?
Because they're zombies.
Because they had raspa before they came.
Because they ate the defective M&Ms.
Yeah, or the mangonada, whatever.
Mm.
Well, do you ever wonder why do hospitals and clinics have their temperature set so low? You ever go to the like the clinic or something, or the hospital or something? It's always freaking cold in there. Why? Why do you all think that?
Bacteria.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, that could explain why the temperature is a little bit below the 98.5. At least the temperature of the clinic could be low to kill bacteria. Interesting. Very interesting. Or they're zombies. One of the two. They're zombies. Not that bad. Zombies. Ay, qué cosas. All right. Very good. All right, let's do another one. Let's do all right, shall we do Atkins weight loss program, insomnia treatment, garlic for reducing cholesterol? What would you like? Pick one. What is an Atkins diet? Is that the one where you eat meat? That's it? Is that what the Atkins diet is? I have no idea.
It's dumb. You don't eat, you deprive your body of carbs and you just eat protein, which like everybody that I've known that does the Atkins diet, because it's kind of like common sense. Everybody that, because your body needs carbohydrates. So then everybody that deprives their body of carbs ends up like craving them so bad that once they get off the diet, if they did lose like 20 pounds, your
Gain it all
body
back.
is lacking all the carbs and then you end up gaining more than you lost.
Wow. Does
Or
that
having a heart attack because you're eating too much protein and red meat. So
Wow. Does that
yeah,
does that exclude rice and beans?
I mean,
Okay, I
I
can't
don't
do
know.
that one then. Nope, I'm not gonna do that one. Nope. That rule that one out. Yeah, I'm on a different weight loss program. It's called seafood diet.
You see
I
everything, you
I
eat
see
everything.
everything and I eat it. Yeah. Yeah, I do the seafood diet. Or I do the keto, but I put the talk in front of keto. So I do the talk keto diet. That's what I do. All right, which one do you want to do? You want to do 12, 13, or 14?
13.
The Atkins weight loss, insomnia treatment, or the garlic for reducing cholesterol?
Insomnia. Haley said too.
Insomnia. All right. I don't think I've ever experienced insomnia. However, I did stay up 3 nights or 3 days in a row studying during my master's program, straight studying for stuff. But I don't think I've ever.
So it's insane. You get to like a point where you're like I feel like I mean, you're not hallucinating, but you're so sleep deprived and it I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird state of mind. And like
Yes, it is.
once you hit that point,
Yeah,
it's
you're
not
like
good.
sluggish. You're sluggish, and everything's just like going in slow mo.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy any Tundras that were made between 2012 to like
That's why my door doesn't close.
2017.
That's why the door doesn't close.
Yeah,
Now
the
that
brake tubes might be upside down.
the brakes didn't work. Ah, that explains it.
It was Erica's insomnia.
Yeah, because there's something interesting. Now my wife can stay up 3 nights or 2 nights. I can't. I cannot do that.
I
I
used
I,
to.
I just can't.
I can't no more. I like the first 3 years I was at SAC because this is like my 4th year and all my sciences have fallen off from before I went. Like before I went to the plant, I had all my science classes, but I didn't know that they actually go away. So I had to redo them. So I was taking a whole bunch of flex courses and then my
Yeah.
son was a newborn. So I
Yeah.
had to take care of him and I would stay up all the time and I would not sleep at all. And now forget it. I like
No,
even seeing someone do something like, overexerting, it makes me tired and I like want to take a nap.
Yep. Yep. It reaches 11 o'clock. I'm sleepy. I go
Yeah.
mimis. I go mimis now. I
I
cannot.
can't anymore. Haley either.
Ah.
Like Haley's baby is younger than mine though, so she's probably still going through the no sleeping.
Oh, well, we can put her to work. Oh, well, she is the governor.
Yes,
So,
she's the governor.
hey, come on, man. I want some bills enacted. Go. I want at least 1 month out of the year, each 1 day out of each month to be Taco Day. Can you do that? All right, got it. Excellent. All right. That's how we paid you to be elected. All right, insomnia. A clinical trial was conducted to test the effectiveness of this drug, let me see if I can pronounce it. Zopiclone for treating insomnia in older subjects. Before the treatment with Zopiclone, 16 subjects had a mean wait time of 102.8 minutes. Okay, so then after the treatment with the medicine, the 16 subjects had a mean wait time of 89.9 minutes and a standard deviation of 42.3 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. Assume that the 16 sample values appear to be from a normally distributed population. Construct a 98% confidence interval estimate of the mean wait time for a population with Zopiclone treatments. I'll have to try that stuff. Not better. I'm afraid I'm not gonna go to sleep like 4. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep with it. All right, who can tell me the what is the confidence level for this problem? What would be the confidence level? Your pretty eyes looking at the screen. I see your beady eyes. Can you find it? What is your confidence level? I think it's 0.98. Y'all agree? It's right. It's right here, right there. I can't highlight it, but it's right there. Right, 98. Right, 98. Sample size. How many people were treated with the medication? That's correct. 16, y'all see it? 16 people were treated with the drug. What's the sample mean? Ooh, that's a good one. Which one is the sample mean? Is it the 102.8 or is it the 98.9? Uh-oh, try again. Man, Haley is 0 for 2. Why is the 102 not the mean and the 98.9 is the mean? Who can explain to me why? Why is the 102.8 not the mean? Change. It's a tricky one. Right? Because the 102.8 was before the treatment, right? And you want to know the readings after the treatment. Why do you want to know before it? Because that's going to be irrelevant whether or not the drug is effective or not, right? So you want the mean time after they took the treatment. So that's why we're using the 98.9. Does that make sense?
I was gonna say that, sir, and I thought I was gonna be wrong.
Oh, man, you should have said something, ma'am, and then we would have asked for a recount on the governor's count. Okay, all right. She's still in.
So they'll try to trick us, right? Like, because what you said is what I was thinking. So so they're gonna try and throw us off with a bunch of other random numbers.
Right. That's right.
Okay.
I know you got it. That's why you have to read it carefully.
Okay.
I don't think they get any more severe than this. I think this is the only tricky one that's on here. All right, so we got the 98.9. What's the standard deviation? Is it the
42.3?
Is it the sample or the population?
Sample.
Very good. Sample. Right, because there is no O symbol next to the 42.3, so that means it's the sample. I told you it was tricky. I told you. Oh, my paper is on it again. That was. All right, here we go. I'm gonna type them in. 98. 98. 16. 98.9. And 42.3. 42.3. Bunch of geeks. Okay, let's see. All right, there we go. And we evaluate. All right, so here's my interval. 71.379 mean and 126.421. 421. Add it to 3. Add it to 3. Add it to 3. Add it to 3. They want to know whether or not this drug is effective in the mean wait time of the mean wait time. Oh, come on, pen. Is the drug effective? Mean wait time. What do y'all think? Is this medication effective in increasing the wait time or reducing the wait time? Isabel says no, you're correct. You're correct. Why is it not effective? All right, so you guys remember, you guys told me a number that you thought was the mean. What was that number? That's the number, that was the number before the treatment. What was the amount? What was the wait time before the treatment? Wasn't it 102.8? Right? 102.8 was before the treatment. Right? Now, where is 102.4 with respect to these two numbers? Is it in between or is it below or is it above?
Wouldn't it be in between?
It's in between, right? But in order for this to be effective, that number should have been way over here, right? Not in between. So it's what it's telling us is that when people took the medicine, their wait time increased. Well, that's not good. You don't want it to increase. You want it to go lower, not increase. So this is not effective because the 102.8 wait time before treatment falls in between the interval, which indicates that some people, for some people, for some people, wait time increased, not decreased. Big side effect. Big problem. This number is bothering me. That number is bothering me. I don't like that number. That's too high. Now, if the interval was So if your, why is my thing not on? My video camera's not working. Well, you guys can't see me, it's all right. Oh, well, that's right. You don't want to see me. If the interval was 71.379 less than mean, and let's say that the number at the end, the maximum was 100.45, right? Then you can say, oh, look, before the treatment, it was 102.8, right? Now, is 102.8 in between? No, it shrank it. So they're saying, oh, now this is effective. It's reducing the wait time. So yeah, this is effective. Interval is showing effectiveness. In other words, you want these interval values to be smaller than what it was before. That's what's making it effective. But right now it was 126. That's not good. It's way above that amount. So this one would have been better if it were. So that's how you know your product is being effective. These two limits have to be smaller than that one. They can't be in between. It's not showing any changes. Now, there's something wrong with the whole process. Who can identify? There's something wrong with the study. Who can tell me what's wrong with the study? Even with this conclusion there's something wrong with the study. Who can tell me what's wrong with it? Something wrong with the study.
Sir, do you mean like this problems? Is it like the numbers?
Yes, one particular number is a problem. One particular number is a problem here that I see. Yeah, look, not enough people in the study. Look, guys, look. How many people did they study in this for this
16.
product? Only 16. So you can't say that with the sample of 16 that's what's going to be the conclusion, right? You got to get more people to participate. So yeah, that's right there is the problem. That's just too low. Too low of a sample. So you always look at stuff like that too when you're conducting studies and you're checking to see if a product is effective or not. Yeah, it's got to be more than 16. I mean, you got to have at least 1,000 or 100,000 or something. But yeah, too low. All right, so that's what you guys are gonna do. You're gonna look at your interval, and you look before, and check to see if that number falls in between, then it's not effective. If these two limits do not have this in between, then it is effective. Okay, questions? You want to keep going? Do you want to do another one? Which one do you want to do next? You want to do the garlic for reducing cholesterol? I had a teacher in high school. Boy, he had cholesterol issues. Boy, oh boy, that man popped some garlic pills every day. My word. You did not want to go ask him a question. No. He had like a mirage. You know how when it's hot outside, you can see like a mirage. That's how much garlic pills he took. It was like a mirage, like a force field, and flies wouldn't even get near him. They would just like die on the spot. They just fall. What is Cito, man? Whew. Yes, sir. Put some deodorant or something. Put some Fabuloso, something. Put something on. I don't know. You can douse yourself with Purell or something. I don't know. Dip something. Just to find out that garlic. Woof. Mm-mm-mm. Freaking Olive Garden or something. I don't know. Hijo. It's bad. All right, let's do another one. You want to do jeans, speed dating, Mercury and sushi? That sounds good. Celebrity net worth, student evaluations. What would you like?
Jeans.
Jeans? What kind of jeans? Jordache?
It looks harder because it just has the single numbers.
Oh, well, let's do that one. Let's do 15. All right. I remember. So what are the 4 things that we got to look for? Unless you remember. There's 4 things that we got to identify.
The confidence, sample size, sample mean, and
Yeah, you're going too fast.
sample standard deviation. But sir, this one doesn't tell you nothing. Like this one just gives you random numbers.
What? Are you
I don't like this one.
serious? No, let me see. All right, let's check it out. So I know there are 2 numbers that they do give us. Let me see if you can spot them.
Just a 95. That's all I.
Okay, so you got the 95. Okay. I agree. The 0.95. Do we know the sample size?
Haley said 4.
Haley said 4. Nope. Try again. You're getting closer. Not 4. Oh. All right, guys. I'm going to show y'all. On your phone, there's an app. All right, there's an app on your phone. All right, so I want you to go to your phones, and I want you to look up this app called Count with Your Fingers app.
What?
Count with Your Fingers app. All you have to do is just count the number of numbers that are there. That's your sample size. Look, how many numbers are there? I can't highlight it.
Sir, I didn't even see those numbers.
You can't see the numbers?
I didn't even notice those numbers were there. I would have failed. I would have failed the test.
I just barely put them on there. No, I'm kidding. I can't get the thing on. Come on. There it is. Yeah, there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I count 10. Is that correct? Are there 10 numbers? I think. Yes, I am right. You were before. You were 0 for 3, and then you redeemed yourself. There are 10 numbers in there. All right, now I agree with you. They don't give you the mean and they don't give you the standard deviation. Is that correct? So they only gave us the confidence interval, and they gave us the list of numbers. So we just counted them. That's how you get your N. Now we got to find the mean and standard deviation. So here's what you do. There's a way that we can get the mean and standard deviation. I don't know if you guys remember back in the days when y'all were little mocosos, when y'all first came in. You remember? Y'all were little infidels. And there is a way that we can find the mean from a set of numbers. There's a way to get the mean, and there it is. It's right there. Look, if you go to StatDisk, and I'm going to go back to the front page of StatDisk, there is a spreadsheet. And what you're going to do is you're going to put the numbers that they supplied us with, and you're going to type them in to that spreadsheet. So I'm going to type them in. It was 2, 2, 1, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 1. I'm typing in the numbers on my spreadsheet. Oh, how did I get there? Go to the corner. Go to the corner of StatDisk. Just click on the title StatDisk Online. Just click it, and it'll take you to the spreadsheet. And then you can type these numbers in. 2, 2, 1, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. Right? And then what you do is you hit data tools, explore data. Data tools, click that little icon there, explore data. And you click on the one, and then you hit evaluate. And presto, there's your mean, and there's your standard deviation. I'm gonna write them down on my paper. My mean is 2.6 thou. 2.6 thousand or 60,000. Oh, it's 60,000. And my standard deviation is 1.07497. You're gonna have to have StatDisk help you compute the mean and standard deviation for you. Right, there you go. Let's go back to our, let me show you what I have. So I wrote it down on my paper. My paper. There's my confidence level. There's my N. There's my mean. It's supposed to be a point. And 1.0749. Notice I did not round it. I left all the digits as they appeared on StatDisk. So leave them. Do not round these numbers. And you're gonna enter all these 4 numbers into StatDisk. I need a pass. Now I can go to analysis, confidence interval, mean one sample. Oh, some left. And I'm going to type in my numbers. 10. 2.60. 1.07497. And there it is. Shakalaka, shakalaka. Answer is 1.831 and 3.369. Jeans. What kind of designer jeans are out there now? I don't even know. What kind of jeans are out there? What is your style of jeans nowadays? Oh, I hope it's not the ones that have holes in it. Why would you pay big money for holes in your jeans? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Is that still the style? Having holes in your jeans? I would not wear those. Trust me, you don't want me to wear them.
Sir, do you remember Jinkles? The really big pants that everybody was wearing, like really big?
Oh, are those like the bell bottom type?
No, they're like big all over.
Like
And they
MC
were
Hammer type?
expensive too.
Like MC Hammer type?
No, they're like big jeans.
No, I remember Oshkosh Bagosh.
What about Jabot?
No, I only know Lee's, 501s, and Jordache. Yeah, that's all I know. What the heck? What was it? What was the one you just said? Bajot, what?
Jabot?
Jabot? How do you spell that? I mean,
I don't
Jabot.
know. I just know everybody would always wear it. And
It looks like West Side, ma'am.
when we were like in middle school, so that was a minute ago.
Oh,
Like
middle
in like
school, yeah. Oh, you were in a
94
gang.
or something.
You were in a gang, I believe.
I looked like a dummy wearing those Jinko pants. They're so big and you could only get them at certain places like Fast Forward and stuff. So they were like $80 and they were awful looking.
Do they have them at Falas Perez?
No,
Is it Fayas? Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know.
Fayas?
I never know how to pronounce it.
I can't, I don't know. It's just that little store there, yeah. Or is Ross? We're not gonna judge. At the Traders Village, they have them there at the Traders Village. Used, but you can stock, when you go to the theater, you can put all your snacks in those pants, right? You can put like sodas and chips and candies, right? You can sneak it in.
In the big pants, you can put like a 3-liter. They were huge.
You can put a person in
They were huge.
3-liter.
Yeah. They were huge.
Damn.
Look it up. They were called Jinkos. I think it's JNCO. They are ridiculous.
And oh yes, JNCO.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember. Yeah.
I just remember it was like in the 90s. My mom hated buying them for me because they were so expensive and they looked so dumb.
Hey, but you got them for you. That's all that matters, man. I had parachute pants back then. Yeah, I had a pair. Good old days. I had the mullet going too, but that's another story. Quiet.
There's a guy at the Toyota plant that still has a mullet.
Probably, yeah. He's still stuck in the 90s.
Yeah, he's a
stuck
moron.
there. Yeah, he's yeah. What is he though? You want to tell him, hey, the era's over, sir. But hey, whatever, right? Whatever.
No, he's mean. I don't.
Well, that's
so I
why.
don't care. I just make fun of him.
Because he's stuck in the era. You gotta tell him, hey, sir, we're in 2021. Hello, it's over. I'll just cut it. Just cut it off. He'll get over his madness. It's just a fad. It's all right. Yeah. What is he though? We don't want to judge, but Speed dating. Okay. Oh, pick another one. You want speed dating or you want Mercury and sushi? Who likes sushi in the class? Anyone? Does anyone like sushi? Oh, you do? Serena likes sushi. Where do you get your sushi at? Me, Haley likes sushi. I get mine at HEB. Just saying.
Yeah, it's good.
Where? You get yours at HEB too, Serena?
I like the one with the. I'm weird. I like the one with the Cheeto dust. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I did.
Yeah, that
I
one's
like
good
with
with
the
the hot
same
Cheetos.
The hot Cheetos? I'm gonna have to
It
try
is.
them. Really?
For it. I've had for it, but it tastes so good. They're just jealous.
Interesting. Now they're putting hot Cheetos in sushi. That's a South Side thing. I don't think they have that in the Orient.
They have that everywhere. Yesterday, my son wanted to go. We were gonna take him to a place where it's a Korean like hot dogs, I guess, and it looks kind of like a corn dog, and on the outside, it's just all hot Cheetos. Like it's hot. It's all hot Cheetos. Yeah, the crumbles. It looks just like the sushi, but it's like a hot dog.
Oh my goodness, really?
So it's not.
hot
I thought it
Cheetos,
was just like San Antonio, but apparently
it's all over. It's
they do
spreading
it in
like
Korea too, I
like
guess.
fire, just spreading. I think it's in Russia too. I'm not too sure. Wow, wow. Next thing you know, they're gonna put Takis on it. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, okay. An FDA guideline. Well, in addition to the hot Cheetos, well, maybe the hot Cheetos will kind of compensate with the mercury in the fish. You never know. It could balance, set the equal balance. An FDA guideline is that the mercury in fish should be below 1 part per million. This below are the amounts of mercury found in tuna sushi sampled at different stores in New York City. The study was sponsored by the New York Times, and the stores in order are Di Agustino, Eli's Manhattan, Fairway Food Emporium, Gourmet Garage, Grace's Marketplace, Whole Foods, H-E-B, Culebra Meat Market, and Fiesta Super Foods. I'm kidding. You guys are looking. Culebra Meat Market. I'm pretty sure it's there. Oh no, that's San Antonio. Never mind. We're like, they sell sushi at Culebra Meat Market. Yeah, ask them. Ask them for it. It's there. You just gotta look. Oh, construct a 98% confidence interval estimate of the mean amount of mercury in the population. Does it appear that there's too much mercury in tuna sushi? If you light up at night, glowing in the dark, that means you have mercury. All right, this was number 19. All right, people, I think this is going to work the same way like the other one. I think they only gave us the confidence level and the sample size. Am I right? 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 Great. Now you got me craving for that sushi with the Cheetos now. Actually, we did try it once. I agree. It was good. It's kind of crunchy, delicious, nutritious. Yeah. I don't know about nutritious, but it was good. I agree. And then I drank it with a big one. It's not barbacoa, but hey, it's close. All right, so this is what I have. What is your confidence level for this problem?
98%.
All right, calm down, ma'am. Calm down. And your sample size?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Hey, did I tell you about this app called Use Your Fingers Count? How many numbers are there?
Oh shit, that's right. We just did this. Oh my god. Okay. What is it?
It's a hard
7?
one. Yeah, very good.
I
Yeah.
can't see.
It's okay. Cover one eye. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 7. There's 7. All right. Excellent. Now let's go to stat disk and we're gonna enter the numbers in. I gotta clear it. All right, let's see. Let's put in the numbers. Let me see if I remember. I think I memorized them. 0.56, 0.75, 0.10, 0.95, 1.25. Dang, 1.25. Pretty high. Probably got an equilibrium anywhere. Then they got salmonella. Right. Okay, I think I typed them in right. 56, 75, 10, 95, 125, 54, 88. Sopas. And we click on data tools, Explorer, Dora the Explorer. Evaluate. All right, my mean is 0.71857. 0.71857. My standard deviation is 0.36576. 365. Oh man, I didn't even ask him about the other problem. There was something wrong with the other problem again. And this one too. All right, put him in 98, 7, 0.718. Standard deviation 0.3657. Okay. There it is. So the amount of mercury in the sushi is between 0.28484 and 1.153. Ooh, that's a pretty, there's something. In the sushi. I do eat sushi. I eat tuna in a can. Does that count as sushi? No. I did tell you one time about my sister. I have a sister. When we were young, we had cats. So we had opened up a can of cat food. And well, we only gave half to the cat, right? And so my sister was craving tuna. So she saw the little container of cat food and she thought it was tuna. And so I knew it was the cat food, but she didn't. And I was like, should I tell her? No, I'm not gonna let her. I'll let her discover it herself. And so she's hungry. She put mayonesa, just, boom, put in the pan. And then she tasted, why is this tuna so fishy? Ma'am, look at the can. Look at the can. Oh no, it's tender vittles. Yes. And she got all mad. Why didn't you tell me? I paid. I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, but she was eating that sandwich good. Why is it so fishy? I don't know. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Qué malo, right? But I didn't say anything, so that doesn't make me mean. Mean. What is it? Meow. That's all I had to say. Meow. I miss those days. Pretty sure my sister does not. I'm gonna have to remind her of that at Thanksgiving dinner. Remember that time you ate cat food? She's gonna hate me for that. And that's how the fight started. All right. All right, questions. You guys see the pattern, right? You see the pattern. They're all pretty much the same. Same old, same old, same old, same old. Same. All right. Mercury and sushi. All right. Yeah, the next ones are the same, the same, the same. All right, so now I gotta show you all the last part. Number 2. There was another item that I had to show y'all what to find, and that was the sample size. I did something with the paper. I don't remember what I did. Oh, here it is. Sample size. Number 2. Switch over. Find the sample size. Number 2. How do I do that? All right, this was 1. Number 2. On stat disk notes. Refer to page. You're gonna like these. These are fun. You go to page 7. Here it is. Page 7. Page 7. And this is what it looks like. It says it there in the title, so you can't miss it. You guys see that title descriptor on there is asking you for the sample size. This is where you go. You go to page 7. You're gonna go to analysis, sample size determination, and then you're gonna do estimate mean. Right. When you go there on StatDisk, you're going to identify 3 numbers. The confidence, level, the margin of error, and the population standard deviation. Oh, I need calcium. Look, I'm getting spots in my finger. I need to eat a banana. You know what that means, ladies and gents? When you get spots in your fingers, you're lacking potassium or beer. One of the 2. Not sure. Potassium, beer, same thing. I need sushi with Cheetos. Right? I think so. All right, so we're gonna do these. All right, so on page 331, we're gonna do 29. Right? We'll do 3 of them. That should be enough. Okay, so here we go. Number 29. So we're trying to find the sample size, right? Finding, it's because it says it on the top. Find the sample size. All right, I need to find my confidence level, which you all mastered that on the spot. We need the margin of error, and we need the population standard deviation. All right, now you guys mastered the confidence level. What would be the confidence level for 29? What would it be? Yes, someone said 0.99. You're right. 0.99. I see it. It's right there. 0.99. Correct. Margin of error. What is the margin of error? Does anyone want to guess? All right, we'll skip it. Look, I see something on 29. Remember I told you there was a symbol present. Do you see what that symbol is? It's the what? It's the O, the curly O. Look, there's the curly O. That is the population standard deviation. That one is 15. Right? That's 15. My O, the curly O, the pigtail O is a 15. Hello, there it is. Right? I got the 99. I got that one. Now I gotta find margin of error. Who can spot it in the problem? It's a tricky one. Now it doesn't tell you per se the word margin of error, but I'm going to give you guys a hint. The key word to identify the margin of error is the word within. If you all can spot the word within, that number that's next to the word within is your margin of error. Anyone know what it would be? Look for the word within. The number next to it is your margin of error. That is correct. Someone said it's 4. That's it. Right there. That's your margin of error. So this is what I have. 0.99, I got 4, I got 15. Okay, so now I'm ready to go to my stat disk and I'm going to compute. Enter and let it compute. You're gonna go to analysis, sample size determination, mean estimate mean. That's what 7.2 is. Sample size determination and estimate mean. Here we go. 0.99. 4. 15. Evaluate. Answer is 94, the end. N is 94. That's all you do. Ta-da! The end. 31. You're building your confidence. Confidence is Canada. Margin of error. O population. Standard. Right. Let's find these three things for number 31. What is 31? Mean grade point average. Ooh, look at this one. All right. Assume that all grade point averages are to be standardized on a scale between 0 and 4. How many grade point averages must be obtained so that the sample mean is within 0.01 of the population mean? Assume that a 95% confidence level is desired. All right, there's our confidence level. If we use a range rule of thumb, we can estimate sigma to be the range divided by 4. Oh, they're using a formula. Look how they found the O. They did the range divided by 4. So they got the 4. Oh, because it's between the scale of 4 and 0. You see what they did? They did 4. The maximum is 4 minus 0. There's your max, there's your minimum. 4 minus 0 divided by 4 is equal to 1. So they're telling you that your O is equal to 1. Can anyone tell me the margin of error? What is the margin of error for 31? Yep, you are correct. Haley is correct. 0.01. Yeah, because she said that it's next to the word within. Well, what do you know? La di da. All right. Like a Glade air freshener, we're going to plug it in, plug it in. 95. Zero 0.01 and 1. Skin is 1. Answer is 38,415. You guys can double check in the back of the book. It should be right. It should be. Okay, 10 minutes. Quick away. Someone go get my Cheetos. What is it called? Sabrina, what is it called? The roll, Cheeto roll? Is that what it's called? Cheeto roll? I'm gonna do curbside.
I think it's like the firecracker dragon, something like that.
Firecracker.
Something like that, but you'll see it if you go in the store. It'll just see this
Oh,
reference.
I do everything curbside, man.
No.
I don't want.
Well, that's lazy.
What?
Yes.
Not lazy. I don't want to get cookies.
What if we give you the batches?
I don't know.
Like,
I'm afraid.
you're
I'm
not
afraid
there.
people. I'm afraid people are gonna look at me. I don't know. I'm just scared.
Because you have sushi. Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I know. Yeah, I'm afraid.
So you should get it's called like the Texas, it says South Texas combo. And it has it has 3 different sushis, but 2 different ones with hot Cheetos.
Does it have barbacoa in it?
Negative.
Ah, you're right. Tamal? Is that tamal or something? Carnitas?
The HEB tamales are, I don't really eat tamales. I don't like them, but my family does. So we used to go to Reuben's, but then it changed. And all the other ones are gross. And I tried the HEB ones.
They're pretty
And
good.
yeah, they're pretty good. I like them actually.
Yeah. The secret is the workers, they put it under their armpit to get that garlicky
Oh
taste
my
to it.
God.
Just letting you know. I'm kidding. I don't know. That comino. Delicious. I agree. No, they're good. They're good. Yeah, I don't want to spend a whole hour waiting in the line for Rubens.
Oh
just to
my
get
God,
freaking
yeah.
tamale. What's the other one? There's another place that there's long lines for it.
Over here on like by 1604 in Bandera,
Lucy's,
what
or I don't know what the heck it's called. Yeah, it's some place, right? They have like I get it for delicious tamales. Those are pretty good. A little
I don't
greasy.
think I tried those.
Yeah, you just kind of wring them because all the grease can come out, and then you eat them. Oh,
Oh, it's called Dahlia's over here on Houseman.
that's it, Dahlia's there. That's the one. I'm not gonna spend freaking an hour waiting in line just to get tamales. I'll just make them myself.
Yeah, I heard
Hello.
they're not even that good either.
Yeah, yeah. But the ones I make, they're good because it's like we have like raccoons and possums around the neighborhood, so
my
we collect them and yeah, delicious. Maybe a cat or two. Confidence level. That's probably the only gifts we're gonna open this year. Margin of error. Population. All right, this is the last one. Hijo, I gotta hurry. Population. All right, who can tell me the confidence level for 33? Assume that the ages of female students have a less variance in age. How many females? Oh, 0.95, is that correct? 0.95 is your confidence level? And who can tell me what's your margin of error? Oh, I found the O, 17.7. But what's your margin of error?
Sir, what are we looking for when we're looking for that?
The word within.
Oh, okay.
Do you see it? Within. Haley's awfully quiet, right? She's probably campaigning with Beto O'Rourke, right? Am I right? Are you campaigning with Beto? Oh, you're doing your homework. Oh, wow. Beto's running for governor. Oh, Haley, you gotta be careful. Watch yourself now. Throw some mud at him. Let him have it.
Oh, half a year.
Half a year. All right, I gotta change it to decimal. How do you change a half into a decimal? Half a year.
6 months. So would it be
6, okay, so 6 out of what? So
12?
6 months out of 12.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's right. So now change it to a decimal. What is 6/12 in decimal?
Like divided?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Because it won't take fractions in the system.
So 0.5, 0.5?
Damn. Sales, ma'am.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, hmm.
I'm still trying to understand.
That was the only number that we had difficulty with is the word within, right? The margin of error. Because the other one's pretty simple. They had the O on it, so you know.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. My answer is 4,814. I'm gonna check the answer in the back of the book. And if we're right, I'll let you out early today. Some of y'all are sending me bad email. Oh, you're right. Hijo, that means I have to let you out early today. Son of a biscuit. Bam! 4,814. And now we're done. We're done with you know what that means. I'm gonna have to give you your next exam.
It is our next exam. Oh, you're writing.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna let you have access to it on Wednesday. And you'll have I don't want you working on it during I mean, I guess you could. How many of y'all would like me to pick it up after Thanksgiving or you want to do it before Thanksgiving?
Before. Well, everybody
Before?
wants to probably do it after. I can't retain information that long. My brain is dumb.
Well, I'll give you the option. You can turn it in before Thanksgiving or you can turn it in after. How's that?
Yeah, that's good. I'll turn it in.
Is that a good
before.
idea?
Yeah.
All right. So let's synchronize our watches. I'll let you have access to it early. How's that?
That's good.
And we can I'll put it up on the
And we could use our notes, right, sir?
yes, and I
Okay.
have everything in order.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do something different this time. I'm gonna give you guys I'm gonna tell you the list. Well, I'm gonna tell you exactly what sections to look for per question on the test. Like number 1, that's from 6-1. Like each test, I mean each question, I'll tell you which section to look for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everything's in order. So can I suggest that you work backwards? Like these are first or at the end and you work backwards. Huh? Huh? You guys are not even, you guys are all mad. Don't be
The
mad.
video that you made last time, I think, helped a lot of us.
Oh, did it? I
Yeah.
told you it was
was really good.
suspense, right? A lot of action, a lot of suspense. Was there any drama? No?
No.
Okay. I thought I asked. I'm gonna send you guys a announcement and I'll give you the listing of all the stuff that you need to like per question so you'll know what to expect. So all right. Oh, I forgot to tell you when it's due. What is after Thanksgiving? We are
Sir, this is not
meeting-
our last exam, right? It's just.
No,
the
we have
exam
a
three.
final. We have a final.
Okay.
It'll be due on the 29th of November. How's that? And you guys can turn it in earlier if you want. You can get it out of the way. You know what I mean? Yeah, you get to use your book, your notes. Hey, y'all can meet up and work on it together if y'all want. Just letting y'all know. And I'll send you guys the announcement. It's gonna be an announcement, so don't worry. I'll send it soon. Sound like a plan? Oh, the overtime. Son of a- But yeah, it'll be all ready for y'all. But yeah. Up at Haley. I'm expecting bribes, Haley. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, so we'll reconvene, and then on Wednesday we're gonna start the material for the final, which is the hypothesis testing. So you guys cannot miss. Don't miss any days from here on out because they're important. You're gonna need to know all that stuff for the final. It's easy. It looks complicated, but it's easy. So don't. Yeah, tacos, virtual tacos. It's easy, but as long as you all come to class, it'll be easy. If you don't, you'll struggle. And don't follow how the book does hypothesis testing because they show it how to do it graduate level. I have to show you all how to do it undergraduate level. You need to know that. Okay. All right. So we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye. Have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
I'm gonna go get the firecracker.
Bye, thank you.
So,
Have fun with the heartburn.
yeah, well, we'll see. I'll be floating up in the air.
Good luck.
Hopefully, I won't be floating up in the air. I am gassy, so the
It's a-
thing,
Combination, the fish and the Cheetos.
the combination. Oh, it balances. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's good.
The
Yeah,
song.
it does balance.
All right.
All right, I'll let you know the side effects.
Bye, sir.
Bye.